heard of Nvld? Did you guys know that Chris Rock did an interview speaking on that? So basically, a friend told him that he needs to go get checked to see if he had Asperger's, but he ended up being diagnosed with Nvld. It's something where they don't pick up on social cues or read body language. I brought that up to say that a lot of people did not know that. Yet, everybody's assuming that Chris Rock should have known Jada had alopecia. And I remember when he done that interview, but I didn't remember right away. So that means that you could actually see something and forget. I only remember somebody else did an interview of him being on Howard Stern talking about how he was abused. So, people want to speak on Will Smith and his past. And Chris Rock has some things going on too. Kudos to Chris, because, really, you should really be thankful to Chris, because he could have had you arrested, and he could have made it where you wouldn't even gave that Oscar speech. You wouldn't even went to the after party afterwards. He really could have just shut some things down. And he didn't. He's a bigger person than a lot of people. I understand people pushing your buttons. I get it, okay? But I feel like it's a time and a place. And to be honest, I feel like Chris looked at her style more than anything. She has had short hair before. There's a lot of people walking around here with bald heads, and they're rocking them for styles. You just don't automatically assume, oh, something's wrong because somebody's rocking a bald head. It's actually a style. I've seen somebody with alopecia that didn't have any eyebrows, have any eyelashes, then okay, that's something that's very obvious. You just wouldn't have assumed just because she put that out there. A lot of people didn't know about his interview, so the thing that throws me off about this situation is the fact that Will was laughing. Okay, it's like, okay, I get it, somebody's pushing your buttons, I'm gonna stay out of it, but you was laughing though. We saw you. I saw you. You was laughing, and then something happened, and you got pumped up to get on stage and just act up right before you about to get your Oscar. Listen, every woman wants a man to defend them, but we gonna get this Oscar real quick. You know what I mean? We about to do that. Then, have a conversation afterwards if it's like that. I wouldn't have allowed my man to go on stage and do what he did, because it took away from his moment. Let's be real. And it took away from other people's moments. And it was the fact that he was laughing too. Now, if anybody knows about her condition, it's him. But he was still laughing. So how do y'all expect for Chris Rock to know all this and not make jokes? Because it was like, how does your reaction go from laughing to, I'm so mad, I'm gonna walk on stage and beat you up in front of everybody, even though that might mean that I might not give my Oscar speech? Come on, man. And it's easier said than done, but you was not that mad. It looked like misplaced anger. You saw her face. Did nobody capture, I guess, what she could have said to you or the look she gave you. Like, if you don't go handle that, you can't come home. Again, I feel like Chris Rock was looking at the fact that, that's her style, making a light joke about that. Because one, being G.I. Jane is not an insult, all right? And she looks gorgeous. He's a good sport. He's a good sport. His brother, I don't think he's too happy. I wonder if he was there in the audience, because I'm saying, like, it would have just been a whole mess if Chris didn't have his family in the audience, because ain't no way. Ain't no way. On national TV. But anyways, y'all keep up the jokes. They funny. Okay, but tell me why when I heard the story, I was half asleep. I didn't know what was going on. So I was just like, what did Chris Brown do again? I was so confused. But I did not think it was like Chris Rock. So can we talk about how Chris Rock really deserves an award? He kept it professional. And he kept his composure. Okay? Like, what did he do that at? I'm wondering, did Chris Tucker have... No, I said Chris Tucker. Lord have mercy. Hopefully he didn't woosah, Bad boys. Hopefully Martin can talk some, sense into him. Like, because that was wild.